Guys know that I grew up with one parent and grandparents. So, in a professional setting, I met someone who actually helped me in a time when no one was helping me, and he offered me a role in his team, and that's how we got to know each other. And when I was giving the interview, he actually had asked me. I'm so sorry. He actually had asked me a lot of things about, like, he had given me literally like how fathers give, uh, teach things to their daughters. He had told me this one thing that, like, he highlighted my potentials when he was interviewing me. He said all the good things about what I could be good on. And then he also said this one thing that, not succumbing into pressure and keeping firm in your truth is something that he taught me in that interview, because I there was something which had gone very wrong in my previous department. And when I was, like, I was so going through things at that point of time. Like, when I gave the interview and they questioned me a lot about the previous stuffs, I ended up crying, which I generally don't do, but I ended up crying out there in the interview. So that point of time he taught me things, and he taught me in a way not to point it out or show me down, but in a way how a parent would do to the child. And that's how, like, he even told me that he has a daughter just like me, and I remind him of his daughter. But maybe I remind him of his daughter, but he always looked upon me as someone who is like his daughter. Like he would try to make me laugh. And like anytime when I like, I don't know, I got this extra kind of care from him. And he even told me this, and this person is someone who is in the higher management team. And he even told me this, that, like, had I met you personally and you would have been my daughter, I would have cared for you personally and professionally. But since we met in a professional setting, I do not have the time to care for you personally. But I would just tell you this one thing: when you know something is the truth, then stand for it, even if you are cornered or pressured into, by saying that, by everybody saying that it is a wrong thing. As in, he's trying to say that if you know something is truth, then stand for your truth. So that's what he taught me in the interview. And like few days back, he had to give something which was not so much in favor of, something up, like, he had to tell me that I had to take up a different role in a different team. As in, like, he was not pushing me out of the team, but the thing is that there was a requirement in some other team and I had to fulfill that. And he was feeling very sad to tell me that I will have to support that team, uh, majorly, and might be there might be changes in the team structure. He actually took it very personally. And like, I don't know, like, how to say, like how, for example, me and my SP, if I feel something, he feels the same way. If he feels something, then I feel the same way. We might not even know, but we feel each other. So similarly, like, when he called me like his daughter, and he actually saw me as his daughter at that point of time, I just felt that this person is deeply empathetic towards me. But as time went, I developed some sort of bonding with him, over time, even if it was a very short period of time, like 1 month or so, 1.5 months. And I started seeing him as a father like figure. And so when he had to tell me that I had to take up a different role in one of his parallel teams, wherein he might not be leading the particular account, but he is part of the team, but I might not be majorly working with him, it made him feel sad for saying that. So the message of this video would be that, when you say, like, When you believe for a relationship, when you believe for something which you truly want, that other person or that dream also feels the same way about you. Just because somebody is not directly coming and communicating out to you at this point of time, that doesn't mean they don't feel the same way. You know what you feel. And sometimes a lot of incidents happen with a specific person, like good things happen with a specific person, but they might not have directly told us something, but that feeling which you get, they feel the same way, and you will come to know by their actions. So and so if I tell this, some of you might say that okay, there were a lot of bad incidents as well. What about that? Well, you know what your SP feels for you. Then I don't think you should again ask this question, that does he like me? Does he still want me? Does he want me? Like, when you question this, you are actually doubting not just the relationship, you're doubting your own self as well. So my lesson in this is thing my point of view in this video would be to tell you that whatever you feel for the other person, whether it's your SP, whether it's someone else or something like that, whatever you feel, they feel the same way for you. Otherwise you wouldn't have felt things so deep. So see, when I tell about SP, then it's really very you would say that yes, I understand, whatever I feel, he feels the same way. But it applies to other people as well. That is why Neville said everyone is you pushed out, as in whatever you feel about them, they also feel the same way about you. So if you want them to feel, if you want them to come near you, you need to feel the same way inside your mind, that okay, they love to be with me, they're attracted to me, they're drawn to me, they cannot live without me. You need to feel this way, then only you will see them mirroring that back to you. So everyone is you pushed out. So ask yourself, what are your assumptions, what are you feeling about this particular thing? Are you in favor thinking about it, or are you going back to the old story and questioning things? So also one more thing. So whenever you enter into a relationship, whenever you enter into something new, you need to let the old pass away, because the old is old. That is nothing to be compared between the new and the old. What people mistake is they try to bring the old stuff into the new, and then they that's how it gets disturbed. And it's nothing new. Like human psychology, sometimes people do it, but that doesn't mean that just because someone does it, it has to continue. You can stop it, and you can create your relationships from the scratch with your person, by having all the positive assumptions. And the more you persist on those positive assumptions, he will also mirror that back to you. So it's not about changing the other person, it's about changing your assumption about this particular thing. Okay, that's it. So what this means is, telepathy is real, and you all know telepathy is real, because we can communicate to each other through energy, through thought transmission. So yeah, that's the thing.